We've done one mock draft, and we've already decided that we need to cause a little chaos.
Frenzy time. Welcome back to the James and Dame Show. I'm Josiah.
And I'm Will.
And today we're doing another mock draft, except this time chaos and nothing normal. Because
Yeah,
screw normal.
yeah. It's a chaos mock. We do this. We've done this pretty much every year. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a fun way to spice up things when we've seen the same stuff over and over again. And obviously on this channel, we've only put out one, but this stuff's been coming out, and just in NFL media, and we're also gonna continue to put stuff out. So it's a little something fun, and a little less just like slightly less analytics based and a little more random based. Some decisions get made for us. So it's a nice way to mix it up. Um, we're gonna just spin the wheel, and it's basically gonna tell us what the confines of how we can make our picks. We'll each have one veto. We've made some changes to the wheel since last year, and it's a fun way to spice things up. So, shall we get into it, my friend?
All right. So
All right.
obviously,
First,
number one,
we got the
the
Raiders
Raiders.
up first, and the Raiders will be picking. This isn't super chaotic off the bat. But
Oh.
they're gonna be taking a defensive back at number one overall.
uh we're we're
Okay,
getting there.
all
We're
right.
getting there
The
already.
I most years past, it's kind of just chaotic off rip, or it's not chaotic off rip. It takes about 10 picks for things to start getting that you know domino effect. But I think it's the first time where we're not really getting consensus one off the bat. Uh, Defensive back. So this
We're
could be
doing it.
corner or safety.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you really have to like whoever you're taking here to go corner at number one. Safety. I mean, I know people like Caleb Downs, but it's still safety. To me, it would be like Caleb Downs, maybe. That's the only way you could do a safety. Or you go one of these corners and you just believe that he's, the same level of like Sauce Gardner, who is, a top three pick. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel
I
like
mean,
I, I know Mansour Delane is like viewed as the top corner, but I think the only way you go I think the only way you go corner, personally, the only way I see a defensive back at number one is if you believe in the 2024 tape of Jermod McCoy that much, and you go, I don't care that he didn't play last year. Give me that guy.
I mean,
And like,
yeah, it's
and
probably the only reason you could ever pick him.
again, unless it's Caleb Downs who just had that, he had so much hype this last season. Obviously, since the season ended, it's kind of diminished a little bit, but I mean, there's a reason viewed as a top 10 guy at safety, which isn't that highly touted a position. But between the two, I kind of feel more like Jermod McCoy makes more sense, but I don't know. Caleb Downs is also a very special talent, so
I like Downs and McCoy.
all
I would
right,
just go McCoy on this one. I don't
go
know.
McCoy.
I liked his tape. I liked his tape in 2024, but I don't know if it's
I
first overall pick
I,
worthy.
I don't think
But
anything will justify first overall pick except Fernando Mendoza, but here we are, nonetheless.
this Through everybody.
All right. Um, Cardinals might just luck into a franchise quarterback here. Maybe. Nope, they're going receivers.
Wide
So
receiver. Oh boy.
Mendoza slips. This isn't impossible. Oh, not the Cardinals. Jets. I don't know why I thought we were on the Cardinals. The Jets.
Yeah, I was going to say Jets.
So this is very reasonable for that. I mean, nobody expects them to go receiver at number 2, but it is an important need that a lot of people see them taking in the first round. So,
yeah.
All right, receiver at number 2. Who's Gino going to be throwing it to? Do you pair him with a Carnell Tate, 2 Ohio State receivers, or you take a swing on Jordan Tyson?
I'm kind of swinging towards Carnell Tate.
Swing
That's
on
just
Carnell
my
Tate
preference.
at number 2. So, pair up Ohio State guys in Jersey. Cardinals, come on. Now Cardinals might have a franchise guy at quarterback,
Maybe.
or
Why should
not.
get like special teams or something?
Another receiver.
A wide receiver.
All right,
Oh
and
boy.
so on to number 3. I mean, it could be Mekhi
Lemon.
You want to go Lemon?
I think Lemon.
You know
I
what?
don't know.
I'll give it to you. We go Lemon. It could, again, Tyson could be like a top 5 guy. Tyson could also fall into the 20s because just of
Easily.
it's just who is willing to take the risk on that injuries.
Yeah, because like you're just dealing with a bunch of, you know.
I mean, he might
what ifs.
He might get cleared. He might not deal with injuries much in his career, or he could just never play. I think if he's healthy, he could be one of the best guys, assuming he comes back from recovery a-okay. But Lemon, the safer option, and you're forced to receiver, and it's not Carnell Tate. So yeah, that's fair.
Unfortunate.
Titans at 4. Please don't give. This is the one I don't want to see quarterback. But they're gonna get O-line.
Oh, I was so close.
Okay.
I was really hoping I'd get something there.
They don't really need O-line. They could use a guard, but
necessarily.
I think you can more legitimize the idea of getting a replacement for not Latham.
No, not Latham. I know who you're talking about.
I think it's more on the opposite side.
Is it more?
I believe so. I can double check it here. Dan Moore, not
Dan Moore.
I was mixing him up with I think Jalen Moore, who plays on the right side in AC. But yeah, Dan Moore, who is their current left tackle. I mean, he's not really old.
No,
only 27. So, that or you don't like how Latham turned out, and you want a second chance at someone there. Like tackle. Who do you feel? I feel like you go Maui Noah. I think he just has the most upside.
Yeah, I know it has a lot of upside. I think he could pretty kind of ski.
Yeah, I don't think he has the upside to play on the left side, so it would be replacing Latham or maybe moving Latham to left side. But again, really not a need. This is very inopportune for the Titans.
Well, we're starting early with this stuff, so
yeah,
might as well continue it.
That's making up for every year in the past where you complained about a normal start.
Yeah, I was like, "Where's the chaos? Where's the chaos?" Well, here it is. It just took
Giants
2 years.
Come on the board at 5, and what are they gonna get here? They have.
Uh-oh.
They get a trade.
Okay. Who they trade with?
Let's see. Who could trade up here? And the way we'll do trades is we'll make the trade with a team that makes sense to trade up, and then we'll spin just for the extra layer of chaos of
For
what they'll take.
yeah, yeah.
And the only thing they can't do is trade again. So,
I mean, what if the Bengals decide to trade up, or what if the Dolphins decide to trade up?
I think what would
Is it?
make the most sense with who's on the board. I mean, the Bengals would make a lot of sense to get one of these defensive pieces, but also they could easily, like, at this point in time, you might as well wait because Reese, Bain, Bailey, Styles, and Downs are still there. You're gonna get one of them, like,
Hopefully,
or at least
hopefully.
Delane, and you throw. Well, mathematically, there's not enough people for you to miss on every single one of them, so
True.
you're gonna get one of these guys that you're probably happy taking any of them.
Yeah,
Um,
you better be happy.
so I don't even think they would. I feel like honestly, uh, because what do you? I think the only thing you could trade up for here that makes any sense is either a team that's absolutely desperate for a receiver or really wants Fernando Mendoza.
And if the Dolphins won Fernando Mendoza or the Jets,
Yeah. Um, I was kind of thinking maybe the Browns just trade up one spot and take Mendoza because I mean,
just have 4 quarterbacks on the roster again.
I'm starting to like people talk about the Browns getting another quarterback. I think with Monk in there, who wanted Shadur there, wanted Shadur in Baltimore. Now he has him in Cleveland. I don't think he's really gonna look anywhere else for a quarterback, but in Cleveland might.
No, not really.
I just don't even. Mendoza's the only one that really makes sense to go for, and I don't know who else you could legitimize.
I mean,
I
I'm
mean,
only thinking like,
we could do the Jets could make sense, I suppose.
yeah, the Jets and Dolphins make sense.
Dolphins,
Any others?
I could see Dolphins getting Ty Simpson. Fernando Mendoza with getting Malik Willis doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So I would say, but there's such a. Mm.
There's a lot of variety here, so we can do whatever we want.
Let's go. Okay. Let's go with the trade up. Go with the trade up
Hmm.
of. Let's see if the Jets have what it takes to move up.
All right, Jets. Let's do this thing.
Let's see. I don't have a lot of confidence in this really being as it's already off the rails. Like I can't even five for because it'd be five
There's
for
no
16.
justification for anything.
Yeah. It'd have to be 5 for 16. 44. Oh,
Yeah.
this might be orchestrated in a way though that this immediately goes through. Let's just go with that. Confirm. And it works. All right.
Yay.
Jets
In it for the
trade up.
Jets.
Jets trade up. What
Watch
did
him get an
they?
O line.
Consensus.
Hey,
Okay.
well,
I got
well,
really
that's
concerned they were going to get long reach, and that would have been bad.
that
That would
would
have
have been
been
really
really
bad.
bad.
So Fernando
Mendoza.
Mendoza.
It would, he's already consensus number one,
Yeah,
and
there's
for
no.
a team that needs it. All right. Browns.
All right,
You get to take
let's
really
see how
whatever.
bad this is.
But let's see how horrible this gets. I get to
Oh, it's
choose.
you get to pick. Oh, when's my turn?
All right. Browns looking for a player of their choice. And honestly, I mean, they're not really missing out on too much. They don't need Love. They could go Tyson, especially with, seeing Lemon and Tate go so soon.
hmm
It'd be that. I still think it's going to be receiver or tackle at the top. Oh god, their line is so bad. I'm gonna have to go O line.
All right.
But let's go with someone who I actually kind of have legitimately a legitimate potential mock to the Browns at 6 IRL, if not receiver, and that's gonna be Monroe Freeling. A lot of good
Okay.
upside, so we're gonna put Freeling here to the Browns. They get their hopeful left tackle of the future, and their line looks a little bit better. Commanders, they've struck gold. They could take any of these
Anybody.
guys. This is, I think, up until all the way up to through Tyson, and they're like, you feel good about that receiver, running back, edge, linebacker, safety. Like those all would be fantastic, and they get
Anything.
to go with an SEC player.
Oh.
All
I
right.
was really concerned if it was landing on trade or not.
SEC. Um. Ooh, and
So,
none of those guys are in the SEC.
uh,
Mansour Delane he's an
the lane
option.
is
Keldrick Falk is also an SEC player.
hmm,
Uh,
I don't
Caden
know how you
Proctor
feel about
way down
these.
there, but
I'm
I
you
think
think
they'd
they
be
need
between.
Delane?
Uh, need which one? Who?
They could
Oh,
always
Delane.
Delane. Yeah,
I
do you
mean,
think they could always use Delane?
there's so much work on the defense that could be done. Obviously, they moved on from Marshawn Lattimore. Currently, their corner room consists of Trey Amos, Mike Sainristil, Amika Robertson. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to add it.
Wouldn't
But
hurt.
compared
It wouldn't
to
hurt to add him.
Keldrick Falk, who isn't projected, he's not projected top 10 per se, but he definitely could. He definitely could be a top 10 guy. I think, again, I could see either working, especially Delane being again viewed as one of the top, potentially the top corner in the class. Um,
Hmm.
but I think Falk has the upside. You know, he's got the power. He's young. He's got the potential to play 3 downs. I think Falk makes a little more sense. Um,
Okay.
so I think Falk would.
I'm
So we'll
not,
go
I'm not
Falk.
opposed to it either.
Saints at 8.
The Saints. Watch them get quarterback.
Our choice. All
Oh,
right. So we get to agree on who goes here to the Saints. Um
who do they need?
uh
Uh,
I think probably not a receiver. I think
no.
edge receiver again, maybe corner. I like what they have listed here. Edge receiver, corner, probably they're 3 things they're looking for most. And when you have all 3 top edges still on the board, Sonny Styles also isn't a horrible option after you lose to Mario Davis. But
No.
I think just priorities got to be like as far as positional value is going to be edge, and I think there's a good chance in real life you see him get Bane or Bailey. I mean, there's the slight chance one of them doesn't make it to him, but I think you feel pretty good about that. Just going
I mean,
edge.
any of those guys are pretty. So,
And at that point, it comes down to kind of just preference. Um,
yeah, this is really preference.
why not take the versatile guy? See what he if he can
Might
do
as
it.
well.
On to the
All right.
Chiefs. Oh boy. What do the Chiefs get?
Oh.
Defense. Okay.
Okay.
Defense it is.
They could
Uh
choose corner, edge, linebacker, literally anything on defense. They lost their entire defense this offseason.
yeah.
So,
I mean you could get value out of Downs, you could get a lot of value out of Delane. But there's still like they still desperately could use edge help. Um So Bane and Bailey would help. Sonny Styles could really help replace Leo Chanel, who had his departure this last year. So, I mean, honestly, it's probably again just positional value would probably prioritize edge and corner, and it'd probably lean more towards edge. So we're back to a pick of Bane or Bailey. And
Yeah.
I feel like knowing Spagnuolo and kind of how they work, I feel like Bane is more of a fit in
Yeah.
KC.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking Bane there. Because the Chiefs like that out of players, so especially Spagnuolo.
They're like some heavier guys, some 3-down guys.
Bailey, yeah, he likes
a little lighter.
Yeah, I guess he likes the heavier guys. Yeah.
We'll go with Bane here, and I get an edge. Probably feel good.
All right, Bengals.
Yeah, I mean, again, you saw several guys go, but you still get, assuming the wheel is options. Assuming the wheel is nice to you, you still get some really good options.
Maybe Merciful.
And they go defense.
Defense so again.
It is.
There you go. I mean, if Bailey and Styles are there,
it's gotta be on. Like again.
Yeah, it's gotta be like
Bailey, Styles, or Downs. Bailey. If any of them go, or Delane. Like, I mean, Delane's probably any of those guys are a good option for them, but it's gotta be Bailey. It's
gotta be. It has to be. There's no way he's not.
Again, positional value. Bailey's just got to be the guy here at 10. Dolphins coming on 11.
The Fins. All right, hopefully not defense again.
It's defense again. This actually makes
specific.
This does make
specific though.
A good amount of sense though, with it being defensive back. This does make sense. This is a team that just needs good talent. They just need good talent.
Yeah.
Delane.
I mean, Delane is there.
Potentially a guy who could be there already. But you also have Caleb Downs, who
he's a major like Caleb Downs there.
Yeah, Caleb Downs, if he's there at 11, I'd be surprised if he made it out of the top 10, but if he made it out of the top 10, there would be no shock to me whatsoever if the Dolphins locked him up. So Caleb Downs there. And here we go.
Cowboys.
Dallas. Also gonna get a DB.
Oh, wow.
This works great for them because they get Mansour Delane, which I think is just exactly what they could ask for.
Delane is what they were looking at, really. So.
That makes that
all right.
Really easy.
Okay.
Rams.
Hopefully not defense or defensive back again. Okay, we'll do G5.
All right, group of 5 school. Oh boy. What does that leave available? Emmanuel McNeil-Warren.
That's probably the top guy for a while.
Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson.
I mean, McNeil-Warren is about the only guy I can see. And maybe Chris Johnson could sneak up there, but I don't hate it. It's about the only one that would really even make this pick make any look of sense. So we'll go McNeil-Warren.
Yeah, but McNeil-Warren's probably like the best guy there for them, so
it's about
you might as well stick with them.
Anyone else who gets a group of 5 at this point is probably in for a massive reach.
They are doomed.
Consensus. All right. For my Ravens, what is consensus? Oh. What would be here? See, they don't need either position.
They don't.
But
I don't know, Will. What do you want to do?
A backfield with Derrick Henry and Jeremiah Love.
That'd go crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
But then you also, you have Roquan Smith, you have Teddy Buchanan, which aren't, their linebackers aren't bad either. I think Sonny Styles would upgrade that position. But the 1-2 of Jeremiah Love, I'm gonna need some help on this one because I don't know that I can.
Honestly, I kind of like the Derrick Henry Jeremiah Love thing, the 1-2 punch thing, but it's also
consensus. it's also consensus. So would people just say lineman anyways? Because I think that's what
No.
like, because there's still Pierre Woods, there's still linemen. What would be the consensus here? I feel like it would be. It's
But
not
here's
what
the
our
thing:
choice would be. It's what would consensus be.
you have to think here. Are you thinking as what would be realistic, or are you thinking as what would be chaotic? Because this is a chaos mock draft. We're
It's
going crazy here.
it's consensus. So it's if in this case, what would the majority of people say to take here?
I guess more people would technically say something about Lyman. I
I
don't
mean,
know. You pass up
but
on the opportunity for Sonny Styles and Jeremiah Love. That's kind of hard to.
I think again, most people would say lineman given where most likely the draft will be when they're on the board. I think with these guys on the board, I think you would go. I think someone would call them stupid to not go for them. So
Yeah.
I think it would be one of these guys, but I think because of the defensive struggles, you don't really need
You
to
think
like.
Sonny Styles?
I think Sonny Styles would probably be more consensus. As much as I was like,
Okay.
Jeremiah Love would be so much fun as a 1-2, but I think consensus would come down to Sonny Styles, which I wouldn't. Again,
That'd
I
be fun.
wouldn't complain either way.
No, you wouldn't complain. You wouldn't
But
complain.
Jeremiah, I
All right.
love Jeremiah Love, so the fact that
All
that was
right.
even
Here
an
we
option.
go.
All right,
Uh,
another
another
defensive
defensive
back.
back.
The good thing there are quite a few for the Buccaneers who, honestly, I mean they could look at a defensive
Ooh.
back. Thieneman, I mean we've talked I think about the Buccaneers in years past going we've talked I feel like a lot about defensive backs. Obviously you have Antoine Winfield, but you could get someone opposite of him. Um otherwise you lost Jamel Dean. I don't hate the idea of going for a corner either.
No.
As far as who's there, there's Terrell, who I think is easily a first round talent. Um him or Thieneman, I mean,
I'm good with either. I'm just curious what you think.
I like Thiedeman's more has fits that like single high kind of fit, and I think that isn't quite as much of a fit for the Buccaneers. Plus, again, losing Jamel Dean, I feel like a corner would make a lot more sense. I don't think
Yeah.
Terrell is as high of a caliber of a player as Thieneman is. I think Thieneman has potential, like, I mean, we've done it before, like 11, 12 range. Probably not
Oh,
going to go that
easily.
high, but he has that range. Terrell, I think, is lower teens, but I like Terrell more, I think, for the Buccaneers.
Yeah, we can do Terrell.
All right. Terrell it is. Um Giants on the
Okay.
clock now. See what
Oh, please. Please. Oh. They got another trade.
do I want to veto that? Why are I wait, I mean, I guess.
You do have a veto. You do have a veto. You may do that if you want.
Two trades. I don't like doing two trades. I'll veto. I'll use my veto.
All right.
I don't like the two
Your veto.
trades.
Oh, I was gonna say, please
Receiver.
hit trade again.
Receiver.
I mean,
Jordan Tyson.
Tyson's there. Yeah, Tyson's there.
And it's risky, but especially you play at
Yeah.
MetLife. But Tyson
Yeah.
seems like the
He
obvious move
fits
if you
well.
go receiver. And again, they could use a receiver. This isn't like if
No,
they
it's
were
not
to
out of the
trade
question.
down, not out of a lot of the question. Lions on the board.
All right, here we go.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that would have
Finally.
been bad. All right, you get
That'd have been
free
bad.
reign on what
All
you want
right,
to
what do
pick
they
here.
have here? Can you scroll back up? I need to see their preferences. Tackle, edge, guard, tackle. Interesting. They did lose Decker.
Mm-hmm.
What do they really need? Like, sure, they have Lyman. I don't know. This is the one that kind of like stumps me a little because I'm curious to see what the Lions do here. They've lost pieces off season,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know what they're focusing on to the draft. They're one of the mysterious teams I'm not 100% sold on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea try and find a replacement for Decker.
Uh-huh.
So, what are the options here?
For tackle,
Yeah, for tackle.
you got
I mean,
Lomu. He's kind of a true
Low.
left tackle. Proctor's a true left tackle. Fano's a right tackle, but can or listed at right tackle can really play anywhere, including left tackle. He played
Yeah,
left tackle before. Miller, Anichor,
because Decker was a uh
he was their left
left.
tackle. They have Panay
Yeah,
Sewell
he
on
was
the
a left
right
tackle.
side,
Yeah,
but Dan Campbell did come out and say that he was willing and prepared to move Panay Sewell to the left side if it does
if
come to
needed.
that. So you could draft either side. It's more just what guy you like more if you're the Lions.
Yeah, you said Lomu was a left tackle.
Lomu played left tackle at Utah. Fano played left tackle before Lomu was there, and then he played right tackle. I think this last year, maybe a year or two.
I don't know. I kind of like Lomu.
All right,
I don't know. I just like Lomu more.
all right.
Give me Lomu. All
Locks in
right,
Lomu, and now the Vikings are on the
spin the
clock.
wheel for the poor Vikings.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh! Please.
No,
Oh.
but it is gonna be a lineman. What do they even
Hmm.
need?
I don't
Lineman's
know if
like
they need Lyman.
they really don't. I mean,
Maybe a guard.
not even really a guy.
I don't know.
You
They don't
could
really
look
need O
to
line.
move on from, I mean, not necessarily move on, but like Brian O'Neill's 30. So maybe you potentially look there. I know your center situation isn't great, but I don't know.
No.
I think I would, if you're them, you feel better about going at tackle. I mean, again, Venga Ioane is a great option, but I don't think guard is really. I think tackle makes more sense. Darisaw, I mean, he's been good for them. Not that O'Neal hasn't.
No. They've
I
both been.
I think Fano could make a lot of sense, especially with the potential versatility to play center. Uh, like this year, and then he could kick out to tackle if they didn't have anyone ready. Fano can play anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Easily.
so I think Fano is the only like the redeeming option.
Oh.
I mean,
Unfortunately.
transparent, but hey, we're chaotic for a reason. Spencer Fano
Yeah.
goes.
Screw
Um,
common sense.
Panthers are on the board. Where
Oh
do we
boy.
go here? What happens with the Panthers?
Oh, another defensive back.
Oh
I
boy.
mean, it wouldn't hurt.
It's got to be Thieneman. Thieneman, I think, already is a very viable option
you
for
gotta have
him.
to take Thiedemann. Take Thiedemann. There's no question here.
If he's there, he's one of three guys. I think that if he's there, Panthers take him.
Yes,
right away.
I think they take him. Yeah, they take him here.
They take him. Works out pretty well for them. Cowboys again. Oh, almost a
consensus.
Consensus. All right. Well, so given that they got Delane, did they get consensus before? I think they got defensive back before.
Yes.
You get defensive back. It's probably gonna be an edge, maybe. Yeah, cause
Linebacker.
um, it's gonna probably be a
Woods is
defensive
there.
piece who is an
Mc,
interior. Mesidor.
McDonald, Mesidor.
I don't think they need interior
He,
as much. You
no,
have
they don't need interior. I think Mesidor might actually fit that better.
Mesidor. He's gonna be an instant pass rush help.
Instant, yeah, he's gonna be instant, which is what they needed to begin with.
Yeah.
So might as well go Mesidor here.
Mesidor makes a lot of sense. Move on to the Steelers.
The Steelers. Will they make a good decision? Probably not.
Oh, this is.
Oh no! Oh no!
I won't be like
Steelers.
I won't be like too evil with it. I'll make it make a little bit of sense.
It is your pick.
Yeah, I'll make it make a little bit of
yes,
sense. I won't go too crazy with it. It's in a
yes,
realm
I do
of...
have a veto. I do have a veto, but I'm not using it here because I really hoped for this.
It's in the realm of possibility. It's a possibility, especially if things play out in the way that I'm about to say, which is, in this case, Aaron Rodgers will not be returning, and the Steelers will be taking Ty Simpson at number 21.
Please,
and
that'd be fun.
I mean, if that's what happens with Rodgers, I think that is a very, very possible outcome.
It's very possible. It's very possible.
Very possible outcome. It gives Kenny Pickett vibes, but
I mean, what else are you gonna do there?
All right, SEC player.
SEC.
Here. I don't know how many of those we got at the top of the board still. Chargers. Oh, especially someone looking for an O lineman.
Alabama.
Well, so they're actually set at tackle is the thing.
Actually, go back.
To tackle?
This. No.
Oh, to guard. Besantis, I think, would likely make the most sense, but I'm curious.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now.
What other SEC guys are on the board? Concepcion, if you wanted a slot guy potentially, or I guess you could move him outside since you already have McConkey. You could get a corner in CJ Allen.
CJ Allen.
There's lots of things they could do.
They really need O lineman.
I think Besantis, if Ioane is gone, I think Besantis could easily go here naturally at 22.
Yeah.
I like Besantis.
For their sake.
Eagles.
For their sake.
Oh, jeez.
Watch him get Jeremiah Love.
Don't. Oh no. A long reach.
No.
All right, a team that needs an edge or a tackle. Let's see.
Wide receiver.
I think edge or tackle is probably. I mean, they're honestly a team that's like, hey, we kind of can just get the best guy there. I think I like Mason Thomas though.
Thomas, yeah. We'll do Thomas.
It's a tough one to go with, but you know, maybe.
I mean, it's a reach for a reason. So.
It is a large reach for a reason, but I don't know. We shall see. Next
Here
up,
we go.
though, we're looking at O-line.
Oh no.
Well, this is awkward because
never mind.
We already got him O-line, so I guess they get another. Actually,
Yay.
It seems bad, but honestly, getting Venga Ioane here would not be a loss at all.
It wouldn't be a loss.
It'd
be okay.
Like, Browns fans wouldn't be super excited, but you would have a really
you have I was gonna say you have a really good pretty good.
I think Ioane. Well, I mean it's O-line. Ioane is about the only one that would make any sense. You already got a left tackle, so
might as well.
Okay, so Bears 25.
Yeah, Bears.
You have a veto.
I do have a veto. I'm vetoing this.
All right, so we can't
This
get
is my only veto.
O-line again.
No O-line.
Our choice. Okay.
Hey, look, look.
This is probably worse
Right.
than it being O-line because I don't know what I would do here. Okay, but like, but it's Jeremiah Love. And Kenyon Sadiq, but also they don't. They have Loveland and Komet. They have Komet and Loveland, and they have Swift and Manungai. They're like,
receiver.
we did do it last time. We went with Peter Woods in our first
I mean,
mock.
Omar Cooper.
Omar
Cooper's there.
We could give him Peter
Woods.
Woods, give him pass
Peter
rush.
Woods, yeah. Peter Woods.
We did that in our first mock, so
true.
I wouldn't hate that. Do you want to go Peter Woods, or do you want to look at?
We can.
Okay, go Peter Woods here.
We can go Peter Woods. Yeah, we can go Peter Woods.
That'll be helpful. Bills.
We got the Bills next.
A reach.
Oh, no.
What is a reach
no
when
Bills.
Jeremiah Love's on the board? Probably also
it's a reach to get him.
Receiver edge are, I think honestly, if it's not receiver, it's defense.
Mm-hmm.
Although they could go they could go Pregnon here, who they lost McAndrews.
Mm-hmm.
You could go Pregnon. He's a bit of a reach because I don't really see him as a first. He's maybe like an early second.
Yeah, he's an early
talent.
second to me. That's where I kind of see him.
These guys
and
aren't
if you want to do
really
like
reaches.
Boston.
These guys aren't even that big of reaches to me. Maybe look at. Honestly, anything on the defense would make sense for them. So maybe looking like this range. Rodriguez or Lee Hunter. Zion Young actually wouldn't be too surprising to see rise that much. Caleb Banks, and Cassius Howell, I think, is a potential first round guy. Anyways, have him really low in here.
When do Cassius Howell? Where do you think that was?
I mean, I can qualify it as a reach, I guess. So we could do Cassius Howell.
Okay.
Do you want to go with an edge here?
Yeah, we can go with an edge here.
Right. Cassius Howell.
Niners.
Don't.
And Fran.
Don't do it. Don't.
Please.
Don't.
Please.
Do it.
Please. Okay. Could be worse.
Back. They could use a defense back. Unfortunately, they've been like cleaned house.
Yeah.
I kind of like D'Angelo Pons. He's a little.
Is not.
He's small. But that's about it. He's about I think it's 5. Is it 5'9", 180? 5'9", 170.
Oh.
He is an itty bitty boy, but it plays really well. It's mostly his size that's a concern, but I kind of like Pons.
I like Pons.
I've seen a lot deem him as a first round guy who won't go in the first round due to his size. And it's tough to be
kind of like a Devontae Smith situation.
I mean, a lot.
Kinda.
He's undersized, but I could see Pons here. Are we good with Pons?
Yeah, we'll do Pons.
Pons it is. Move on. We approach the end. Oh boy. For the Texans? God. I mean, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. Boise State is an option. that's pretty far down there.
I have to.
Trying to see if they're. Oh, they
There's
could
Chris
go.
Johnson. There's Chris.
But that almost makes less sense, even like with how good. Because their corner room, they have Derek Stingley and Kamari Lasser, and they use Jalen Petrie in the slot. I mean, you could, but they're already so young and talented at corner, that it's even hard to justify that comparatively.
This is kind of annoying.
Not as many group of 5 talents this year. Stephen F. That's another corner. So I think unless you go Landon Robinson, which is a position of need. They do kind of need those interior guys, but I mean, do you go? They're in the same range projection wise, both positions of need. I feel like I think I trust a Boise State guard though more.
Yeah, I kind of trust Casey more. The other guys, they could flop it.
Yeah, we'll go KH Casey here. Chiefs. Don't
Jeez.
dare. Just give this a old spin. And that's defense or DB. And it gets to DB. Which is kind of rough. Who did they get first, anyways? They got Ruben Bain.
Yeah, I was about to say they got Bain first.
This balances it out.
Yeah.
I feel like I like Colton Hood more.
Yeah, Tennessee tends to produce pretty good corner. So.
We'll go.
By Colton. Here's the fins again.
All right.
Another cheap 5.
Boy. What is that? 3? All right. Dolphins. Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is actually a legitimate possibility. Chris Johnson, they could use a corner. And he's a fringe. He's on the outside of the first round. He's on the outside looking in, but this is end of the first. I think Chris Johnson could work. I think this is, as far as G5 goes, with the best. So we'll go. I think, unless you have any reservations about the only guy in the probably top 100 left on.
No, I do not.
On the list. All right, Patriots.
Some they don't need.
Something they don't need.
It's a reach. Oh boy.
This is gonna be the biggest highway robbery I've ever seen if Jeremiah Love falls out of the first. But if he falls to the Seahawks, it'd be so poetic.
It would be poetic.
Right, a reach at receiver probably. We could look at edge. Zion Young maybe.
Yeah, Zion Young is probably one.
I don't even, because these guys aren't even reaches for me. It'd be more like Jeremy Bernard.
Yeah. I'm gonna try Bernard.
I mean,
I'm not opposed to it.
I'd go Bernard.
No, we can go Bernard.
A little bit of that. All right.
Watch the Seahawks get Jeremiah Love here.
I'm gonna be upset either way because that means Jeremiah Love or Kenyon Sadiq are falling out of the first. But especially Jeremiah Love. Let Jeremiah Love
Running
go
back,
to the
running back,
Seahawks.
running back, running back, running back, running back.
Offense!
Jeremiah Love!
Yeah, there you go. It's the poetic end to that. It's the Chiefs pass up on Jeremiah Love because they got because they have stole Kenneth Walker, and then suddenly the Seahawks are like, fine, we'll just take Jeremiah Love. This was a mess.
This was so bad.
It was a
I asked for
mess from the
chaos.
start with Javon
I'm glad it was. So glad it was. Jets still got Mendoza, though. Jets got Mendoza.
Jets got Mendoza and Kyle Tate.
Pretty good for them. But,
Yeah,
so
some
yeah,
teams
here's
won.
our here's something, I guess. I mean, yeah, like you said, some teams definitely did one. Some teams very sad that happened, but some pretty happy that happened too. Yeah, so here's our chaos mock draft. Feast your eyes on utter chaos, and hopefully this gives you nightmares. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if you have anything else, Will,
This is,
to
I
wrap
mean,
this up.
there's some realism in it. I mean, again, you could see Delane
Some.
go at 12. Yeah, that I think that makes sense.
There's some.
I think Freeling and Lomu, realistically could land there, where they're at. Thieneman makes sense. Mesidor and Delane actually make a lot of sense. Honestly, you'll see how much probably soon. Where it's
Yeah.
like there's some realism in here. Keyword some. Um and then but there's also like a level of randomness where like one of these that we think probably would never happen. There's a chance that it happens. I'm not gonna say will probably happen, but I mean
There's always a possibility.
there's
It's not
interesting
this one.
things.
This one.
Yeah, this one is not gonna be our best mock draft accuracy wise.
This is probably one of the worst, if not the worst. I don't know if it's on par as what we did last year, though.
I'd love to compare last year's mock draft to the actual draft, but I don't think it will be as inaccurate as this. But who knows? No one knows what the draft will hold. So maybe this will be the most accurate draft we have ever done. I don't think so.
I hope not. I hope not.
Chaos won today,
Yeah.
I guess.
Chaos kind of sucks.
Thank you so much for joining us for this abomination. We'll get back to more regular mocks soon. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been our 2026 Chaos Mock Draft.
I'm so proud of this.
And we look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.